And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG basketball, and we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time as we talk the latest in the world of the association. Yes, that's the NBA and also the WNBA. We also have a couple of gamers here playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes as we come to you on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG basketball, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. All right, we come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football, and of course, at the end of the week, it's always the hoops, ISG basketball. As my guy Dennis Scott likes to say, leave it. Good to be here, guys. Talk the latest in the world of the round ball. That's the NBA, the association, and also the WNBA. We're back after the NBA All-Star break. We'll talk about that as well. About a 30-game sprint here to go before we start the playoffs, the play-in tournament, and also crown another champion who will hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy come June. But shout out to good folks here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. And yes, the snowbanks, the mounds, they're pretty much gone. Most of the snow. Well, we're above 40 degrees for the first time in about 3 weeks. Back to normal temperatures here up in the New York, New Jersey area, right down the street from MetLife Stadium, Route 3, about a 3 to 4 minute drive from MetLife Stadium, home of the Giants and also the Jets. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, drawing their identity and their inspiration from their origins in the Chi, Chicago. And shout out to the good folks here. It's trivia night here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill. 100 locations in some 20 states. And folks, they serve more than just pizza. They got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and also vegetarian dishes for you health nuts out there. Check them out online, unos.com. Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. The guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. All right, let me go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is, top left-hand corner of your screen. That is Nubyjas Wilborn. He is a writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated. Born and raised down there. Used to trap in the A. Now currently living near those three rivers. It's the confluence, folks. It's the confluence, folks. Those three rivers are a concern. Largest body of water to smallest body of water in order.
All right, so we have the Ohio, we have the Monongahela, and then we have the Allegheny. No, we have the Ohio, Allegheny, Monongahela. We're all frozen, because still, we're about thawed out, but it's going to snow again apparently, so we'll see how it goes.
As the song would say, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, man, we're getting there.
Yourself, weren't you?
A little bit.
How you doing, brother, man?
Hey, man, we trying to figure it out, man. We making it. Beautiful day to be alive.
One day at a time, brother. One day at a time, man.
Brick by brick.
I know, or keep pounding brick by brick, man. So I guess you're everyday, you're questionable, dude, right?
Hey, man, well,
day-to-day, if you're on the injury report.
But we are eligible. We are locked in today, so we're gonna make it work.
Day to day, aren't we all?
Hey.
Peaks up, A down. She's in the A town. Andrea Richmond in the A. Andrea, well, what's going on?
Hopefully not like day-to-day Davis, Nubyjas. Hopefully nothing like that.
Lord.
It's a beautiful day, though, actually, down here, though. Like, it felt like summer for the first time in a long time. So I can't wait until... I mean, it's okay because next week it's about to go all the way down to 32. So, short-lived, if anything.
So felt like summertime means what, 60? 70?
Like 70-ish,
wow.
70-ish, super hot, which I'm very jealous about because, like I said, in 2 or 3 days, it's about to jump straight back down.
So you mean the weather seems... So you mean the weather keeps doing things?
Oh, we're not going to. We know there's climate change. We know that. And anybody that doesn't believe that, I've got 21 bridges in Manhattan to sell you. Pick which one you want.
I'm just saying, man. Some people be still denying.
I got you back. No,
I can use a new bridge, Larry. What are you talking about?
Which one you want? You want the Brooklyn? You want George Washington? Which one you want?
Hey, I was born in Brooklyn, so BK all day. Come on now.
Where Brooklyn at? Are you guys ready to get this thing started? Talk the latest in the NBA and also the W?
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right, let's take a look at the rundown here. And we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Of course, ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Speaking of Michael Jordan, was he playing games? Speaking of gaming, down there at the Daytona 500. Weird NASCAR celebration. We'll get into that. Jaylen Brown. Also, news here. It came out on Thursday. The Beverly Hills PD has apologized to Jaylen Brown, so he was right about that. We'll talk about Malik Beasley, also UCLA's coach, Mick Cronin. He is wilding. LeBron James, no more wine and cookies for him. And LaMelo Ball, okay, after a crash. We'll talk about it all. How about the rules here? We got a couple games playing for cash and prizes here. Playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes. Hall of Fame competitive rules, 1v1 current rosters, like to call those regs. Regular teams, all 30 NBA teams are available. 5-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about this shmoney. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10 in cash. And if you win 4 straight weeks, and folks, it does get progressively harder. You can't win an NBA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world, and they make more than just gaming chairs. They got office furniture, stools, gaming desks, sofas, you name it. Got all the NBA teams, NFL, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, colleges and universities, and any custom pieces you might want. Check them out online, zipchair.com. Located on Strong Island. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady. Been rocking with us for 6 years now, zipchair.com. Also, when you win your zip chair, you do get an official ISG t-shirt, and the shop, it's always open, folks, 24/7. Check us out now. We got hoodies and t-shirts there. theisgshow.com/shop. How about the matchup? We got a couple games here playing for cash and prizes. The biggest matchup of the weekend, Sunday night, out in La. C's and Lakers. JustZyrell, our current king of the hill, our champion, Celtics, and a little lady. She's a bad lady, folks. She's playing with the Lakers. Should be a great matchup here. Let's take a look at these profiles here. We'll learn a little bit more about these two competitors. We'll start with a little lady. She's winning big here. Might be little, but she's winning big. She's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's Hamilton County, my home state. She's a volunteer. Wendy Fleming. Not going to mention her age. Just remember, she is bad on those sticks. Financial services supervisor. That's what she does. And shout out to her representing the country. United States basketball national team gold medalist for her. You can see the Stars and Stripes there. The good old U.S. of A. How about our king of the hill, our champion? His name is JustZyrell. Zyrell Rebels. Can he kick it? Of course he can. He's from Columbus, Ohio, 24 years of age. Used to work for the Columbus Crew. Now currently an airline ramp agent. 2K25 Playmakers Tournament finalist. He's our current king of the hill. He is our champion. All right, real quick, let's take a look at the standings. Brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Molly Pop taking the world by sweet storm. Folks, you see that pink bag in your local grocery stores. You got to understand you're getting high-quality produce, folks. About 20 different varieties of grapes there. Also got pressed juices online. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. By Wilborn. That is a sweet record. You know who else got a sweet record? Me. 16-8. We're tied at the top. You know what? Whatever he picks, I'm going opposite today. I got to take the lead. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in. And we'll bring in Andrea Richmond, the queen of the show. There she is down there. Who you got, Andrea? You got Lakers or you got green tea?
Ooh-wee. Well, the ladies were in the house last week, but now we have somebody that's part of the flight crew about to take off, I feel like, and that's Zyrell. He's over here. He has his benefits package. He's probably going to another city every single week. And this time, I think that he is going to take over this city. He's going to win this one.
All right, so you got the Celtics. Okay, you got the Celtics.
Oh, wow.
So you got Lakers at home, crypto.
I'm going with Boston here. Going with Boston.
Dang, see, I was hoping y'all would take the Lakers, man. I can't do this. I can't pick against my Celtics. I can't. But I am.
What?
I'm going to take a little lady.
All right.
Be brave. Come on. Little lady's playing it close.
Is going to do some big things. And
she had a great win last week. She did. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Blowout win. Give me a little lady playing with, I can't believe I'm saying this, the freaking Lakers. That's enough. Let me go ahead and get this thing started. Little lady playing with the Lakers.
Yeah, the man from Nashville, Tennessee is
like me during the
hardcore Boston Celtics fan.
Right. Hey, it's all good, man. I had the green satin Celtics starter jacket and everything. I was the only black kid that had one, but that was my squad, man. So
that actually
it's true. It's a lot to
unpack there.
There's a lot to unpack.
All right, little lady, play with the Lakers. Let's go ahead and lock it up. Zyrell, play with my C's.
That's one of those
you're free this time.
Just about.
Let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. May the best man or woman win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's go ahead and lock it up, guys. Let's do it right now from Udo Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Let's go. And good folks, that pregame show brought to our good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations where Brooklyn at. You got Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar, indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays. You got 1 huge VIP suite and 15 other bays. It's got simulators and suites. It is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meeting unparalleled social engagement. And folks, you can play a bunch of games. You got 240 courses. It is a true experience. And folks, it's more than just an indoor golf lounge or bar. It's a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. All right, we're inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3, right down the road from MetLife Stadium. Larry Ridley Sports ISG basketball, and we're powered, of course, by our good friends right here at Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show, folks, that combines traditional sports, real sports talk, and gaming at the exact same time. I'll talk the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. The All-Star game is over. All-Star break is over. The NBA is back here playing games this weekend. Also got a couple of gamers here playing for cash and prizes. The biggest game of the weekend, the biggest matchup, Sunday night in Lakers land in Los Angeles. Celtics at Lakers. Middle of the screen, that is JustZyrell playing with the Celtics. He's in green. It's tied at 2. Bottom of the screen, that is ALittleLady. Yes, a lady playing with the Lakers, and she is down 4-2 early in the first quarter. Got Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated. To the top right-hand corner of the screen, that is Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. All right, guys, to the NBA topics we go. And the biggest story of the NBA so far this weekend was not on a basketball court. It was actually on some pavement out there. The Oval, the big Oval, one of those super speedways down in Daytona. Michael Jordan, of course, his team winning the Daytona 500. That is Tyler Reddick winning the Daytona 500, one of Jordan's drivers with the 23 XI Racing team. But it's what happened at the Victory Lane there. Of course, that is Tyler Reddick's son, Bo Reddick, a 60-year-old in Victory Lane. And you can see Jordan pinching his back a little bit, brushing his leg. And, of course, it went viral. People having some negative things to say about Michael Jordan. Why would you touch a young boy like that? Look, Michael Jordan is not, he's not going to be in the Epstein files, at least we don't think. This is not crazy. This was innocent. And Tyler Reddick did say that, I don't see what other people see when it comes to this. But that's what we do. People are looking at it. The boy said maybe, I think the 23 Racing team said there was some ice on his back. He was trying to get it all out. I don't know if it explains why you're touching his leg, but whatever. I thought it was all in fun. Your thoughts are, Nubyjas, with all with everything that's being said about MJ and this viral video. I'm glad that you took a deep breath. That is good.
Yes, we did.
No, because you said the boy said, and then you said the team said. That's
the team said.
Same thing.
No, it's not. No, the little boy's 6. He can't say anything. The team said he's trying to get ice on his back.
Well, at 6, he's able to talk in verbal.
Sure, he can. He hasn't said anything. I'm not saying he can't.
I know, but I don't know, man. I mean, look, I wish I had a.
Are you really going? Or was it inappropriate in your mind?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna pass here because I don't really have a smart thing to say about this, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about it and trying to come up with a good thing to say that wouldn't get me in some type of legal trouble and or moral turpitude. And so I'm just gonna pass on this one. I got nothing. This is above my pay grade.
Andrea, for Tyler Reddick, this was literally the biggest moment of his career. That's what he said. He talked about the biggest moment of his career. Just won the Great American Race. I used to work in Orlando. Huge race. You get 150.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Daytona's a big deal.
A big deal. And we're talking about this. Is this a big deal, this video here?
I mean, it's not a big deal in a vacuum. I mean, it's the context of everything that makes this so entirely
Was it a bit weird?
Yes, it was very weird. It was very weird, especially given the fact that recently there have been some files that have been released that have implicated a lot of rich people in saying that they do the inappropriate things with people who are underage. Like, because of that, there's a lot of speculation, not to mention all the other things going on with a lot of different major athletes right now in the NBA. There is a lot that is... rich people are being grilled in a way that they haven't been in a long time, and also examined in a way that they haven't been in a very long time. So Michael Jordan doing this at this exact moment does raise suspicion, or does cause people to be like, oh, this is weird, right? Granted, is Michael like that? Probably not. We haven't heard anything else that has to do with this, but just again, the context of all the things that have happened and have been released recently, why would you do this? Like, no, don't do this.
So first of all, I saw it as like, is this AI? Because you do have to ask yourself, are the things we see real? But this is bizarre, and I just think in general, people have to be careful what they do on camera, how it's seen and how it's perceived. because we're in a world where more things are seen than ever. So just be aware, just be careful.
Andrew,
I don't want to accuse nobody of nothing.
Right, Andrew, go ahead and put a bow tie on this.
Yeah, and I will say this. I know the father has his thoughts about what it feels like to the child, but ultimately,
should it carry weight? That's his son, the 6-year-old Bo.
At the end of the day, it carries some weight about how the child feels in this instance. If he felt uncomfortable, then yeah, Michael, stop doing that. If he didn't, then there's also some other things that need to go on. Obviously, as children, you don't understand the implications of all things. But again, what you do on camera matters a lot.
It matters, especially now. Because this stuff doesn't go away. It doesn't die. Like, this image lives forever.
And social media takes things out of context all the time.
All the time.
But look, I do feel bad for Tyler Reddick. He just won the freaking Daytona 500.
Yeah, of course.
We're talking about. Also,
we're talking about this more than him.
If I'm Michael Jordan, first of all, I'm probably not doing that. But I can understand maybe if you have a relationship with this kid and other people don't see that sort of relationship. So it's a tough.
And one last thing here.
Real quick, 10 seconds, we got to go.
It's also a shame because MJ is one of very few African-American owners of a Daytona 500
team.
Got
that lawsuit that's still
he's the second North Carolina grad. Shout out to Brad Daugherty. Who owned the team, who did this. And I hope that this doesn't. It just looks weird.
Overshadowed.
And that's it.
It just looks weird. Yeah, but it's overshadowed. It's weird. Happy Black History Month, everybody.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Yep, we'll leave it at that.
I don't think you should end it on Black History Month.
I know. Good luck to MJ. Maybe he can win another race, man. And,
I don't know.
See how that lawsuit goes through with court and the other appeals and all that stuff against NASCAR. All right, man, keep an eye on this NBA 2K game in the second quarter. Celtics up 23-14. That is ZyrellL, middle of the screen. He's winning, though. They're in green. Our challenger is ALittleLady. She's playing with the Lakers. She's down by 7. They're in white, man. Let's take a break here. That second quarter. First quarter actually brought to you by good friends at El Aguilar Dorado Restaurant. We're heading to the second quarter. First quarter brought to you by El Aguilar Dorado Restaurant. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, good atmosphere, great affordable drinks and libations. Folks are definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday, man. They got the beautiful hats and costumes and sombreros. You've seen it on the show. If you've been paying attention here. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends, too. They also have the patio, man. The Golden Eagle. It is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Online, AguilarDoradoRestaurant.com. And we're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. 100 locations in some 20 states. The guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Basketball. And we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located right here in Clifton, New Jersey. Man, we're the only show, ISG Basketball, that combines traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com, and to the right of him, that's Andrea, Richmond, sports reporter in Atlanta. Got a couple of gamers here playing for cash and prizes while we talk the latest in the world of the NBA and the WNBA. The biggest matchup of the weekend here is you playing out here on NESN Nation, on Big Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Celtics at Lakers Sunday night. ZyrellL, bottom left-hand corner of the screen. He's our king of the hills, our champion player for the Celtics. ALittleLady, playing with the Lakers, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. She's down by 7 here in the second quarter. All right, guys, back to the NBA topics here. Jaylen Brown, speaking of those Boston Celtics, once again in the All-Star game, I believe for like the 5th time in his career. First time as a starter, man, and getting some real love with MVP votes and things of that nature here. Definitely in the top 3 or 4 in the league this year. Had an All-Star event that was shut down this weekend on a Saturday night in Beverly Hills. That was basically with this sneaker company, which is 741 and Oakland. They shut it down. They said he didn't have a permit. We'll get to that here in a second. Let's listen to Jaylen Brown, how he felt why this was shut down, and let's be honest, he's calling the Beverly Hills PD out. Let's listen to Jaylen Brown here on why this event was shut down during NBA All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles. Take a listen.
It's Saturday night and it's 7 p.m. Like, what are we talking about? And the city that had an ordinance to shut us down. No matter what the owner of the house said, no matter what we tried to reason with, it was no working with. They didn't try to work with us. They didn't try to have a conversation. They came right in and shut everything down. So the statement they put out is completely false. I stand by that. My team operated with the utmost respect to the neighbors and everybody, and they kind of were harassed to some degree. So, you know, people can make of it what they want. You know, I did everything that I could do from my end to make sure that everything went smooth. There was no violence, and they chose to you know, All-Star Weekend on a Saturday night make an example out of us. I guess I don't know what's going on, but I didn't like the way that ended.
So that was JB right there. During NBA All-Star Weekend, of course, his event was shut down. It was hosted by Oakley at a mansion there in Beverly Hills. The Beverly Hills PD shut them down, said they didn't have a permit. He says, we didn't need a permit. We're at a private residence. Of course, the cop came by and he says, look, you don't have a permit. And JB was like, well, why are you shutting it down? And he really didn't have a great answer other than not the permit. And he says, it's above my pay grade. It was an activation and a panel there, you know, talking about culture and some other things there with Oakley and Jim Janner's house, a private residence there. He says, Jaylen Brown says, look, they were harassed, and it was. You look at the video there. New information. Beverly Hills PD has apologized. They said they were wrong, and they had some misinformation out there. They did not apply for one of those zoning things that they needed out there for a permit, and they apologized to Jaylen Brown. Your thoughts here, Andrea, on what happened here? I'm not going to go full-blown racist here, but as Jaylen Brown said, there was other activations going on. They had no problem with that. It was a private residence. Do you need a permit to have a gathering at your home? I don't think so.
Popo shut us down, man. I hate it. I am gonna go full blown. Like, this was racist. This is Beverly Hills. Unfortunately, the LAPD does have a history, and they do have a history of being a little bit ornery, especially towards people of color, persons of color, i.e. Jaylen Brown and black people. Let's be honest. It's very
POC,
sad.
persons of color, huh?
It's very sad. And, you know,
Negroes.
Negroes, black people, all of us. Like, unfortunately,
El Negro. All of them.
Especially because this was supposed to be a community outreach for the culture, to promote all things via the culture. And I'm sure, like, at these types of panels, there are people
it's
who
a
are
panel, not a party. The other P word, a
Yes.
panel, not
There
a
are people
party.
to advance either your career or advance some of the natures of whatever is going on or whatever
And by the way,
promoting.
this is
These
7
are usually
o'clock. This is 7
enrichment.
o'clock. 7 o'clock. Okay.
These are enrichment tools for the community. So for you to go ahead and be haters and to shut a quote unquote party down that's supposed to actually be for an enrichment of a community of people, it again, what can you say? Racism. I've been pulled over, unfortunately, for walking down the side of the street by black. So like for someone quote unquote throwing a party, I'm not surprised that they ended up shutting them down because unfortunately we're targeted.
Nubyjas, your thoughts here on the Beverly Hills PD sort of walking this back?
I mean, look, they had to come out and make this announcement. Shout out to Jaylen Brown for actually having some wherewithal and enough credibility and viability to actually bring.
And he was talking to the cop and had it on camera.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we need to do in this country.
He also made a follow-up statement.
It.
And again, this is a young man who seems to be very intelligent. He has spoken on very high-level panels at MIT and at
graduated
Harvard.
from freaking Cal.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, very shout. And by the way, ATL's on.
Well, I don't know if he graduated. He went there.
I mean,
but
he
he's smart enough to get in.
But still, he got the Cal. He played at Cal and matriculated the best he could, you know, and all the things, and has really put himself in some very good positions. And he's trying to start his own shoe company, different things of that nature.
No, he's not trying. He has.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but like he's pushing it. Like he's really going about it. Well, I'm not seeing the shoes yet, but in person,
741s.
I'm not.
Richmond wears them too.
Okay. Perhaps I'm not making myself clear here. I, Nubyjas Wilborn, have not seen the shoes yet. And so, if someone would like for me to see the shoes, you know what I'm saying? You know,
JB.
Take my word for it. They've been around for about 2 years now.
I'm just saying, contact the good folks at ISG and we can all get a pair and we can talk about them a little bit better. But until I see a pair, whatever. But my point is, all jokes aside, in seriousness, yet another situation where the police and authorities in this country and continue to harass black people. It is clear, it is abhorrent, and at some point it must stop. All you can do is just keep pointing it out. By the way, shout out to the homie G Wash. See you on the line.
Gary Washburn. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
NABJ's finest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember Gary when I was in Boston. He got there right at the tail end when I was there. So shout out to G Wash covering those Celtics for the Boston Globe. Yep.
Listen, in reality of what's going on in the world, good for Jaylen Brown for standing on business. Good for him for standing up for himself, and hopefully he's able. And
his story never changed. It was a very simple story.
Right.
They're harassing us. We know why. I'm not going to say it, but you all can see this.
But whose did? Whose story changed?
Right.
You know?
Right.
The police. We've seen that a lot lately.
Unfortunately, more often than not.
And that's not to disparage all police.
No,
we
not
back
all
everybody
of them.
there.
But
that's all good.
But
in this case, we back to the idea of it. In this case, they're wrong.
Okay. Well, yeah.
We need
Yes,
police.
I don't
All right,
either,
let's be
but
clear.
yeah.
We need police.
I have thoughts.
We do. Maybe
thoughts.
not in this capacity, but we do.
I
Let's
have
move
thoughts.
on.
But I'm saying
not
one
political
thing.
show. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. But one thing about Jaylen, what I will say is this: respect for him to continue to exercise his rights. Respect for him to continue to stand up for himself. And yet again, the police continue to show why we must, anything they say, we must examine.
Trust, but verify.
Right, you must examine it because at best it appears that police reports are written to protect the police.
Yes.
To do the least amount of work.
Yep.
And to put the blame on people and to basically exonerate the police department. It's basically CYA.
Right.
Everyone but the citizens.
Oh, Sharon Moore. Now, they're not going to talk about what he did, but looks like in that
that's
case,
what we're saying. Yet again,
and
the police report.
And the police was not accurate.
Police be
because it's as if, though, there'd be reasons for them to lie and be dishonest.
Right. All right, we'll keep an eye on Jaylen Brown. Back with the Celtics this weekend. They're on the West Coast. I think they play at the Lakers, so they're going to be out. I think they're in California. They're playing Golden State, I think, Thursday night. Then they play the Lakers this weekend, so we'll keep an eye on Jaylen Brown. But shout out to Jaylen Brown. The police department apologized, as they should have, and we'll see.
Pay some money.
Look, like he said,
apologize with money.
He spent over 6 figures on this panel and stuff that's wasted and down the drain. And talking about that and about the PD, the Beverly Hills PD being trash on that. Hopefully, everybody can learn from this. And the PD do better out there in Beverly Hills. You do have a reputation, and it ain't very good out there with Beverly Hills. So we're keeping an eye on this game here. Oh, fourth quarter, little lady down by 6 here. Lakers down by 6. JustZyrell playing with the Celtics. He has the ball and the lead here. In the fourth quarter. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria. Located in New Jersey. Been around for nearly 25 years. The best pizzeria you'll find in Bayonne. Famous for their specialty pizzas, especially buffalo chicken. They are unapologetically, folks, Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. They got a full menu as well. And whether you're looking for Italian dinner or something very quick, look at all of these options you have. They've got it all. Burgers, wraps, soup, salads, calzone, seafood, desserts, and more. And they also have the Da Vinci Room for your boutique-style catering and your luxury events. And they also have the garden as well. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. All right, welcome back here to ISG Basketball. Here we're powered by Udo Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. That's where the program is originating from today here from Udo Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA and also the WNBA. Also got a couple games here playing for cash and prizes. We talked the latest. The matchup here that you're seeing on your screen is the Celtics at Lakers. That's the biggest matchup in the NBA this weekend. Celtics on the road at those Lakers. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen is JustZyrell. He's playing with the Celtics. Has a 6-point lead here. They're in green. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen. He's the king of the hill. He's our champion. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen. There it is. Little lady. She's playing with the Lakers and only down 4. Closest she's been since early in the first quarter. Nubyjas Wilborn, middle of the screen on the left there. He's a writer for SI.com. Middle of the screen on the right there. That is Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. All right, guys, back to the NBA topics here. Malik Beasley. I haven't talked about him in a while. Of course, hasn't played in the NBA at all this season. We all know about the 29-year-old free agent. Still waiting on, I guess, a ruling here or something from the NBA to rule on the NBA gambling investigation, which he has not been charged with yet, but he hasn't been, I guess, totally exonerated or cleared during the 2023-2024 season, though he signed to play for Bad Bunny's Puerto Rico team. What is it called? The Santucre Crabbers? Santucre Crabbers, right? Of the BSN League. What is it? The Baloncesto Superior Nacional? Baloncesto Superior Nacional.
Don't bite your tongue, Larry.
What do you think about this? My Espanol, no good.
No, very good.
He wearing green. He gringo.
Hey, man. That is Larry Ridley. Y'all ain't got
Larry Ridley.
That is him.
What? Larry Ridley, not the Ridley, okay? Well, Andrea.
That's Richmond. I tried.
Hey, you went through. You got through it. And guess what?
Go ahead. We got
Malik Beasley is trying to get back into the league. It's really unfortunate that it's been how many months? It's been almost a year at this point that he still has not had a resolution to this investigation at this point. Like I said, he should have filed a grievance, or there will be a grievance filed, I'm sure, after this process. But in the meantime, I do like the fact that he's playing in Bad Bunny's team. Obviously, this is good for the game, good international growth for the game. I just find it very curious when you have a commissioner that is trying to push gambling so harshly that he's trying to basically change all the rules of the draft. And we can argue about what that's
the anti-tanking measures that they're trying to have for next year.
From the game. Yes,
yeah, we can argue. I don't feel like the reasons are good, is what I'll say about that. But either way, when you have a commissioner. The draft, removing the draft. I don't think the reasons that they're doing it.
Nothing is official. They're talking about some anti-tanking measures for next year. That came out. Yeah,
I know you feel differently about the draft. Again,
we don't have time for that. Now, go ahead.
Yeah, we don't have time for that. But I will say, when you have a commissioner that's so harping on the fact that gambling must be a thing, it's no surprise that unfortunately players are implicated, and they should very much look at the fact that Giannis just signed a deal with a predictive market. So that's probably a little bit of a conflict of interest, just in my opinion.
Real quick, 30 seconds.
Jesus, there's a lot here. All right, as far as Beasley trying to play with this team, I hope it works out. I hope it works out for him, and I hope he gets paid, because unfortunately there are. Now, I assume Bad Bunny got money to pay because he's making a lot of money. Mm-hmm. But again, unfortunately, some of these leagues, there has been a history of these players going these places and not getting their money.
Yes.
And let's be clear, Beasley is desperately in need of money for what we understand with previous situations with him, independently from the gambling investigations. As far as the gambling stuff, they need to get that stuff cleaned up sooner than later. I have a lot of thoughts on.
We can't get into gambling. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much, man.
Keep it right here. Focus.
But with Beasley, God bless him. I hope it works out that he's able to play, make a little bit of money, just get himself back on a good space, because clearly he has some financial issues, and you hate to see anybody out like that. So if he's able to make a little bit of money and play some ball, and then maybe get back to the NBA, God bless him. I hope this works out.
I am too. And that season over with the the BSN, Baloncesto Superior.
Now, I don't know how much them contracts are.
It starts in March and it goes through like the middle of the summer. So like June, somewhere around there, man.
I'm just saying, man.
They play like 30 games, 34 games.
Yeah,
like 12, 13 teams.
I'm just saying, a lot of them.
And look, he tweeted at Bad Bunny, and I guess, look, he tweeted at him. He had a big release, so I'm hoping that Bad Bunny's going to pay him.
I mean, Bad Bunny probably has the money to pay, assuming, but it can get real shaky.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I'm just saying, I've heard some stories, man.
You're not wrong.
I've interviewed players too, yeah.
Yeah, it gets real grimy.
Shout out to Malik. I know he's still trying to, show that he can still play and come back. Look, he shot like 41, 42% last time we saw him from three-point range, averaged about 16, 17 points a game, had a $40 million contract on the table. The guy is a starting player in the NBA.
Yeah, he's
still a pretty good shooter.
League,
he's got to get this dark cloud from over top of his head with the NBA gambling investigation. All right, man, the game is over here. Looks like our King of the Hill, JustZyrell, does hang on. The Celtics get a win on the road against those Lakers there out in Los Angeles. That third quarter brought to you by our good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, also located in New Jersey, 812 Broadway in Bayonne. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, great vibes, and a fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with the drink in your hand, right, folks? It is Bayonne's top-rated burgers. They got wings, dry rubbed and sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. Open 6 days a week, every single day of the week except Mondays. So Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Man, it is up on the weekends. R&B nights, Latin nights. They got the day parties as well. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of Udo Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports ISG Basketball. We're powered, of course, by Udo Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show combining real sports and gaming at the exact same time. The gaming is over. Our King of the Hill playing with the Celtics get the win on the road against ALittleLady playing with the Lakers. That is the biggest matchup of the weekend. Celtics and Lakers Sunday night at Crypto.com Arena. Nubyjas Wilborn, he's a writer for SI.com. Roll it with me. Got Andrea, Richmond. She's a sports reporter from the Atlanta area. We're talking the latest in the world, the NBA. We did have a couple of gamers who are playing for cash and prizes. The intersection of sports and gaming, the only show that combines both. All right, guys, back to the NBA topics. We're not talking the NBA. Let's talk some college hoops here. UCLA Coach. You saw this right here. That's a player for UCLA. The center, Stephen Jamerson. They got beat. They got skull drugged by Michigan State. 4 minutes left, he fouled Carson Cooper on a breakaway dunk with the Bruins down by nearly 30. I think they were down like 27 or 28 points at the time. Mick Cronin was asked after the game. God, the reporter asked him about the fans chanting his name or whatever. And Mick Cronin went off. Take a listen to Mick Cronin, the head coach of UCLA here, talking about, man, the fans, and also what he thought about the folks there in East Lansing, Michigan. Take a listen.
What was your thoughts in the student section chanting Booker's name?
I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section.
I just meant the overall the way that you
I would like to give you a kudos for the worst question I've ever been asked.
All right, we'll take it.
Did you like
You should take it.
the preparation of the
Do you really think I care about the other team's
No, I don't.
student
I don't
section?
think you care about the other.
Are you
team.
raising your voice at me?
No, I'm just.
Yeah, you are.
talking.
Yeah, you are. Come on, dude.
No reason.
Come on. Yes, you are. Everybody's standing here listening to you. Everybody. This is on camera. They can hear you. I answered the question. I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section. I coach UCLA. I don't care about Michigan State students. I mean, who cares?
All right, that was the head coach of the UCLA Bruins. That was Mick Cronin after the game. Why are you yelling at me? Yes, you are, man. You can hear. Everybody can hear it. It's on tape. Stop yelling. Good gracious, Mick Cronin.
Right there.
Doing your team for the second straight week. They got scored drunk. Michigan beat them by 30. Michigan State beat them by like 23. Remember the center, Stephen Jamerson, with the late foul. There were about 4 minutes to go with the foul on the Michigan State player. He got one tech, and then he ejects his own player here. Oh, there's a lot here to unpack. Nubyjas, we'll get your thoughts here, man. What the hell is going on with Mick Cronin?
Well, I mean,
Come on, Mick.
All right, well, first off,
Come
before we even get to the get down here, UCLA has not been a relevant basketball program
since 95.
On the
I'm
men's
about to say
side.
30 years. Well, yeah, men's.
Well, Lonzo Ball.
Right now, we're only talking men's,
They went to the Sweet 16.
But to Bordy's point,
so that's what 2016, 2017 at least.
Right, but I mean, to Bordy's point, she's right, but let's be real, UCLA has not really been relevant since the 80s, okay? And they had to run a
95. They won it in 95.
Okay, they had a.
So that was the last time they were really relevant.
Okay,
they won it.
They won something in 95, and then they had the time with Russ and that whole crew.
Right.
But Darren Collison and you know. But still, they have not really been a real program in a very long time. Definitely not to their standard.
Aaron O'Flalo, those guys, I think they went to like a Final Four.
That's what I'm saying. But
they went to a Final Four when Hopkins was there.
They've not lived to their standard in a very long time as to what they are with the John Wooden era. So let's just start there.
True.
But, you know, with Mick Cronin, yet another failed coach of their hires that
Why do people think he's good? Why? He hasn't done a damn thing in L.A.
Right,
he was decent in Cincinnati.
But what
they didn't win anything.
But what coach has worked there? Jim Herrick didn't work there. You just go all down the line of coaches that they've had over the last 30, 40 years, really pretty much Bordy's entire adult life. All the coaches. You know what I'm saying? But to Cronin, and let's just get here.
He's ejected his own player. He's talking crap to the reporter at the end of the game.
That was some cowardly stuff. But first of all, okay, if you cover the Bruins,
bro, you ain't want enough.
All right, if you cover the Bruins and you in LA and you got to fly midweek to Central Michigan to go watch Michigan State in East Lansing, and you got to leave your LA, home to go fly out there to go cover this game.
Andrew. Get in,
the least you should do is be decent, Mick Cronin.
Yeah, no, because some people are.
People go all their way to travel all this way, and you got a nerve to get an attitude with the writer just because he asked you a question.
Dude.
Tell me, raise your voice.
Ejects his own player because he's trying to be a tough guy. Where was he at?
Yeah,
when we
raise
were
my
down by
voice.
30?
No.
It wasn't even that bad of a foul, man.
The only thing tough has been the amount of wins in the win column, which is only a few, unfortunately, for the UCLA team. A lot of people are trying to blame this on travel, when if you look at the women's side, Oregon, if you look at Washington, if you look at USC and UCLA, they're doing pretty okay.
Got him grabbing the player and stuff. That's such a little let down.
It's a skill issue right now. There was no reason why LA
Everybody can hear you. Why are you yelling?
LA produces some of the best basketball talent in the men's side and the women's side, and they can't field a great team. Unfortunately, this coach stinks, and he knows it. That's why he's lashing out at everybody else, and he has to even eject his own player. Like, what is this right now? Embarrassing.
I mean, that was a ridiculous foul by the player. He should have probably taken him out of the game. But again,
I was about to say, what? Look, he probably would have got. I think he did get a technical.
That was just taking him out.
I mean, and I think the technical is questionable only because the guy was in the air, but he didn't go for the ball.
Okay,
it's not like he went low and took him out.
But But based on how this game was going,
sure, it's probably technical, yes.
Right, but I get
yes.
Ejecting the player is weird, but I get why you pull them out of the game.
Yes, that's different.
Exactly.
Yeah, pulling them out of the game.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Very different.
Just send them. I mean, but listen, here's the thing with Mick.
Real quick, come on. 30 seconds.
This is terrible. It's not working. He's a loser there. It's a shame. And then he wants to pick on a reporter who's just out here having to travel halfway across the country. Not halfway, all the way across the country, from LA to Michigan, to go cover this slop and be on deadline. And then he has the nerve to talk about you raising your voice at me. No one's raising his voice at you. I'm not raising my voice at the
Yes, you are. Everybody can hear you. You're raising your voice now.
Well, you know who's going to raise their voice? The boosters. Raising their voice.
Everybody, it's on tape.
I'm telling you, boosters.
You can hear it, right? It's on tape.
I can hear him loud and clear.
Right?
Hey, you know what
he's not like Eric Mays level, but he's up there. You know?
You know what else is on tape? His record. All the games he won. That's what else is on tape. You know what?
Embarrassment.
Why are you yelling?
Because you know what you
everybody can hear you, man.
The boosters who are paying him.
Everybody on Unbeaten Sports Channel, NESN Nation, Players TV, and the Black Network, they hear you right now. They hear you yelling.
And yet, you know what's louder? His losing record. Right. And his poor recruiting.
He deserved it.
That's loud.
I couldn't wait to get you guys.
That's
to take
real loud.
I was gonna wait till next week. I'm like, no, we need to talk about this week.
Right. Getting into it too, and the fans waving him off.
Right, and all that NIL money just going to waste behind his losing team. I
think it was a bad question. But I don't think it was the greatest question by the reporter. But we got the great response.
Aiden's gonna get a buyout anyway. Aiden's gonna get a buyout.
All right, UCLA, but a couple of losses in the mid. Up there at Michigan, man. The Michiganders, Michigan and Michigan State beating them by what? A combined 54, 55 points, something like that.
Right. Just go out there, and the kids ain't going to no classes.
Win some games, Mick Cronin. Win some games. All right, we'll keep it moving. The NBA 2K26 game is over. The fourth quarter. Take the last break. The fourth quarter brought to you by good friends at 902 Brewing Company, located 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. A craft brewery there, producing those ales and lagers. Got about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers there. Handcrafted beers with the best atmosphere. Curated good times made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. They host a variety of events. Also got the beautiful rooftop there. It's overlooking beautiful Lower Manhattan, the Hudson River. You can see great views of the World Trade Center. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. Welcome back here to Udo Pizzeria Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. We're the only show, guys, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. The intersection of sports and gaming. The gaming is over here. Our King of the Hill, our champion, playing with the Celtics, gets to win over the challenger, playing with the Lakers. That is the biggest matchup in the NBA this weekend. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, a writer for SI.com, and Andrea Richmond, a sports reporter in Atlanta. Speaking of those LA Lakers, there he is, LeBron James. He's going to give up wine and cookies. Talked about it. Remember the sciatica and everything that he had early in the season? Let's listen to LeBron James on the Mind the Game podcast with Steve Nash talking about why he did it. No more wine, no more alcohol, or blame it on alcohol, and no more chocolate chip cookies, which I love too. Here's LBJ. Take a listen.
I read you stopped drinking. True story?
It's true story to when I stopped drinking.
Okay.
So I wasn't playing as the season started.
Yeah.
You know, so I needed to give up something.
Yeah.
I got to sacrifice something, and I actually did two things that I very love, and that is drinking wine and my chocolate chip cookies for dessert. I completely took it out.
All right, so that was LeBron James. He said it right there, folks, on the Mind the Game podcast. Missed the first 14 games of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Had the sciatica, we know about that. He decided in November that he was going to give up wine and cookies, wanted to get better, and of course, get his body in shape to get ready for the season. He kept it all the way going to New Year's. So the story is, he didn't completely give up wine and cookies, folks. You know this, right? He only gave it up for like 2 months. And who the hell can give up cookies forever anyway? But shout out to LeBron. He did do it for a couple of months there in November and December. Like I said, just till New Year's Day there. What are you guys' thoughts here on the wine? You know, LeBron loves him some vino. But the chocolate chip cookies, I think that humanized him a little bit, because I too am a fan of the old cookies there. Andrew, your thoughts here?
All right.
Okay, Keon.
Who doesn't love a good cookie, man? Come on now. You can't hate on cookies. Okay. You can't hate on cookies, and you can't hate on puppies in this country. You can't do that.
They will get after you. Wine and cookies aren't the only thing he gave up. He also gave up a slice of his integrity. I love the fact that LeBron. I love the fact that LeBron is trying to obviously stay in the game as long as.
You mean when he didn't know about Tamir Rice, or you mean when?
Maybe earlier, maybe something more recently. Anyway, it's funny how he has tried and tried again to like extend his career, and I love the fact that he's really funneling on into this. But as somebody who really loves going yabba dabba doo when he's like listening to whatever rap song and not knowing the words before somebody, LeBron James. I bet he doesn't know any of the words to any of his own songs.
He don't read no books, nothing.
He does. But also as somebody who has a wine company himself, like I know it's got to be tough. So interesting on him, but he's trying to add some longevity to his career. So I love it. Shout out to him.
Hey man, that man be.
Are you surprised it only lasted 2 months? I'm like, oh, he's giving up wine, he's giving up cookies forever, or at least for the season. No, it was like a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah, don't pay no like that.
Look, man, LeBron needs it. LeBron, listen, we pay a lot of attention to LeBron, and we engage LeBron a lot, whether we should or shouldn't. I think this is something we shouldn't engage LeBron on, but we're gonna do it anyway. So hey man, I guess the cookies giving it up works, I suppose. He played okay recently sometimes.
That tells me he's coming back next year too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, that does too.
I mean, hey man, look. I mean, the reality of it is he's getting to that point. He's got to find every little edge he can. It gets harder to play at this time. We've not seen anybody play this many years at the highest level he has. Yeah, yakety smackety. Also, LeBron is so exhausting sometimes. Great player, and I said to somebody who. I like LeBron a lot. I give him a lot of space, but also he can be really exhausting.
So you're not a LeBron fan or
I'm
a
not
Blazer?
a hater.
You're not gonna blaze LeBron?
No,
James?
we're not. Well, that's a whole nother. I have.
I guess they were saying Lagon too.
We can't.
Lagon.
Yeah.
Or I guess it's Lagoon. I guess depending on who you believe or whatever.
Oh, geez. Lagooner, yes.
Right. We got about.
Some people lagoon him. I guess.
We got about 4 minutes to go in the show here. We got one more topic here, guys. Your thoughts here. LaMelo Ball. Serious topic. We went from something very funny to something serious. You can see here. You can see this Hummer there. Yeah, and he lost the driver's side tire there. That's his Hummer. Wrapped with the camo. Very nice Hummer there. Involved in a car crash in Charlotte. I think he was involved in this accident with an Uber driver. The Uber driver does get out, so it looks like the Uber driver's okay. You see the video of him getting out of his SUV and into another SUV. Looks like he's fine.
Wait a minute, the Uber driver did what?
The Uber driver got out of their vehicle to go check and see what the hell happened. Like he can see out of his vehicle.
I'm about to say.
But he went off, and it looks like a Lamborghini or Porsche truck, one of the two. But there's the accident again. Now, people are like, oh, this is a Hummer. The wheel came off. I can attest to this. And I've had 3 Hummers. My white one a few years ago, the wheel came off. I hit a light pole. And the wheel was severed right off. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But I'm just letting, and my driver's side wheel came off, the hub, the bearing, and everything. It was like a clear severed. It was like somebody chopping off your neck, and your body keeps going. So I hit the way I was turned, it just took the daggone tire right off. Your thoughts, and LaMelo was fine. He did play Thursday night for the Hornets, who won 10 out of 11 coming out of the All-Star break. You guys' thoughts on this? Very serious thing here.
Hey, no, Charlotte, I don't know if y'all been in Charlotte, but Charlotte's a wild city to drive in, particularly.
Well, Cam Newton also.
Yeah, I'm just saying, hey, man, Charlotte.
Andy Dalton?
It goes down in Charlotte in some ways that people may not understand. It's not quite Atlanta, but it's got its little. There's some stuff that happens. Charlotte gets a little lit.
If Charlotte is a bad place to drive in, then LaMelo is probably the king of bad driving. You have no idea how many times. Oh my gosh, he's pulling out the stadium running.
So you say he's
running red lights.
Rampant.
I don't want to get into that, but I'm like,
oh my gosh. And think about the worst muscle car that cuts across 7 lanes of traffic. That's him. Yep. All day long. I am very surprised.
Well, the fact that we noticed
this
about
is the first.
Wow,
I'm very surprised this is the first time he's actually gotten into an accident, and I'm so glad that he's okay. I hope this is a sign that he should stop doing things like this, because he is going to hurt himself or somebody else.
That's a rather distinctive looking car there. I'm pretty sure the people in Charlotte know it's him when they see it.
Yes, everybody in Charlotte says he's like a driving terrorist. Come on, guys.
The Falcons
and he pulls out in a different car every time. And every time.
Well,
he's running over people, getting out of the parking lot, running red lights.
Yeah, that's insane. Okay, all right.
GTA, Mello. We love you.
GTA LaMelo.
Literally
hey,
GTA.
man, I did not notice about him, but that is a lot.
He tries like how he plays.
I remember the Atlanta Falcons had a receiver named Roddy White because of course Roddy have a, So Roddy used to have his face on one of his cars.
Oh boy,
he would just drive around the city.
Oh man,
don't do anything crazy.
With his face with the locks.
Speaking of faces, let's see Zyrell's face. Let's get him up here. The King of the Hill, we got like a minute and a half left to go in the show. He wins it. Zyrell, this is a tough one, man. You got out to a big lead. She reeled you in a little bit, got within a possession there, and then you were able to score in those last couple of minutes there to extend the lead and get it back up to nearly double digits. Now, your thoughts on playing a little lady, man? She brought it tonight.
Yeah, she played well. I think she took advantage of when I had like my bench players in, and I had to play with because they obviously don't have a backup point guard, so I couldn't play nobody. So she took advantage of that, made the comeback. But when I put the starters back in, I got comfortable again.
So basically, it's like light work. All right, we got you. All right, shout out to you, man. Have a great weekend, dude. We'll see you next week here on our ISG basketball here. Be like Zyrell. Guys, go ahead and join us now, man. We got plenty of spots for you. All online at ages 13 and up. Win cash and other prizes. Weekly King of the format. You can join us now. theisgshow.com/NBA2K. theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Also, we got plenty of swag for you. Got hoodies and we got t-shirts. Hoodies $59.99. T-shirts $59.99. The store is always open 24 hours a day. theisgshow.com/shop. theisgshow.com/shop. Post-game show brought to our good friends right here. Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Invented deep dish in 1943. Got their identity and inspiration from the origins in Chicago. 100 locations, 20 states that serve more than pizza, folks. Got pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes as well. Check them out online, unos.com. Also, guys, before we get out of here, go straight to the window. Got some locks for you. Larry's Locks brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. Here we go. Friday, Cavaliers and Hornets. Give me Cavs. Friday, Clippers and Lakers. Lake Show. Saturday, I got the Suns. Saturday as well, I got the Rockets over the Knicks at MSG. And Sunday, the big one, Celtics at Lakers. Green team, baby. Sunday at Crypto.com Arena. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. For Zyrell, our current King of the Hill, playing for those Celtics, got the win. There's Andrea Richmond, he's up A-Down. She's a sports reporter in the A-Town. And the Boss Wilborn, it's the Confluence, folks. It's the Confluence. He's a writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated, located near those two rivers in Pittsburgh, PA. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Thanks for watching. You're on NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sport Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Enjoy the games this weekend. The NBA is back, folks. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.